Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 4 of Jurassic Park Minecraft. We're back with this fossils and archaeology mod, and in the last episode we just we did some exploring, honestly. That's kind of all we did. But we went and got some spruce wood so that we can kind of start planning out where we want our park. We did get our first dino DNA, which is very exciting. It looks like so far we only have bugs, which is a little disappointing, but hopefully we're going to get something else. I'm just waiting for that to analyze. And in the meantime, I thought that we would kind of get organized here. So I did go ahead and I guess, draw out my idea on a piece of paper so that I can kind of visualize what we're going to do before we do it. So we kind of decided that this is where we wanted our park. And I had to start my timer again, sorry. But we decided that this was going to be like the docks, and then we were going to have our entrance here, and then our welcome center was going to be here, across a bridge, and then we would have this whole area to kind of work with while keeping all this water nearby so that we can have some aquatic dinosaurs right off the rip. So, I think what I'm going to do, since our park entrance is just over here, and this is kind of a layered area, I do kind of want this to be up on a foundation, if that makes sense. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start mapping out where I want these stairs, because I think I want there to be like, well, I guess stairs going up through the middle, and then it kind of splits off. So the 3 sections that we talked about, like maybe like farming and automation on one side, the museum, like the centerpiece, welcome center, and then on the other side, dealing with the dinosaurs, like the nursery and the cultivation and all that kind of stuff. But I kind of want there to be like a deck out in front of it so that you're just not running straight into a building. So let's start there. So I guess we'll make this the center block here. I kind of want them to be like a grander staircase, so I'm thinking like at least 7 wide. So I'm just gonna put a piece of dirt here. I guess it'll be our center. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, we're doing 7 wide. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And then this will be our marker. And 1, 2, 3. Bam. That should be 7 wide there. Maybe we can have it like kind of splay out. So like that or something. And then it'll kind of go up. Just trying to think about what I want to do. I guess we can... Let's bring an X. Okay. Or maybe these main stairs don't flare out. Maybe we can just do that towards the museum. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. Okay, so we'll do that here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we can start with this. I kind of want like a tiered garden going up, maybe like 2 levels or so. I just don't know exactly how wide this is gonna be yet, so I kind of want to go a little easy on all this planning before we know what we're actually doing. So let's see, if we're gonna do something like this, I'm gonna push this back by 1. We like odd numbers here, even buildings. 1, 2, 3. And then this will go up. Maybe we can make this 1 taller. Yeah, I think I like that a little better. Okay. And then I'll just ambiguously go that way. Do the same thing for this side. This is going to go up. Put down a crafting table and a furnace. Because I think we're going to cook some of this cobblestone up. I think I'd like to have some smooth stone slabs. I think that would be like a nice brick looking. Yeah. These are also really cool. These are from Create, so the polished cut diorite slab. I think these look nice as well. Maybe more for the inside though, and then because like think about it in real life, right? You wouldn't have, well, I guess you don't often have marble or something that appears to be marble-ish outside. Typically it's like polished concrete or some kind of brick that you come into and then you walk in and then it's marble. If that makes sense. I have a vision, okay? I promise. But let's get some of this. I think I'm just gonna do 8 to start because I just want to see what we're working with here before we actually do anything. Maybe I'll make 2 of these. Kind of impatient. One to smelt the cobblestone and then the other to smelt this. Okay, and how do you make a... I have my caps lock on. Okay, a stone cutter. Stone and then an iron ingot. I can do that. Just need 1 more. And I just want to do this because I don't like having to do all 3 of these to make a slab. I'd rather just have exactly the amount of blocks in slabs. So we got that. And here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. So maybe we can go like up. My second slot. And we'll do... I guess we'll do 1 more tiered garden. So we'll go like that. Just do that. 3, and then this. Some more of that going. And then it'll go up to 1 more. Like, oops. I'm gonna do that. And then I want it to be like perfectly block level, so this will be where we stop. It's just like this. And then for our tiered gardens. Okay, I think that's a pretty good start. I probably should have brought a bed. I'm gonna shoot nearby that I can kill. Let's see. I think I saw 1 on the map. Yeah. Maybe we'll just go home. I do want to see what's in that analyzer as well. So I will be right back. And welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. I just went ahead and decided that I was going to go ahead and just bring everything over here, since I don't think we're going to be spending much more time in the village. I also kind of want to protect the villagers if I can by, well, I guess not being near them, to be honest. I don't want all of them to die off, and I do eventually want to get like a villager farm going. And to do that, I think the best option is just to kind of let them be in an unloaded chunk where I can't hurt them. I did leave behind the farm over there though, so I'm probably gonna get one going over here at some point. I'll probably do that off camera though, just because I'm being a little bit indecisive about where I want to be. For now, this is our base. Done all the chests I just made. Alright. And this is what we're working with. So. Just gonna get all my tools back. I had my inventory completely empty so that I could go and run things back and forth, but first thing I need is some food. I don't know why I didn't pull out of my chest. Okay. To do all that, so we got all this cooking up, so I guess we're gonna just keep going with this. I don't wanna, whoops, don't wanna waste my coal too much if I can help it. Alright. Go around the dog, I guess. There we go. And we got our staircase working for us here. I think this looks pretty good so far. I like this, to be honest. It reminds me too of like, you know how sidewalks are cut into squares? I can see myself as a kid like jumping up here trying not to touch the edges. Alright, but we have all this, so I guess I shouldn't have filled that in. Focus a little bit more on filling out the area. I guess I had some left over here that I didn't see. We are gonna have to organize these chests, but again, probably something that I'll do off camera just because that's kind of boring to watch. So, get all this stone in here. Now I'm gonna start filling this out. I do want this entrance, so I want the entrance to be pretty wide. So what I'm thinking, whoops. I do want this to be an odd number too, so. Oh, and I do want enough space for fountain in the middle. I kind of thought about this while I was off camera, like I was kind of climbing up the sides of these, and I was like, what if there's a fountain? Like, right in the middle of this. And then you go up like a few more stairs to get up to the main museum. And then the side things are a little bit lower. Just add some kind of, I guess, value, if you will. So I want a 3x3 fountain, and I want, I guess, 7 block space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this will be 1, 2, 3. And if it's a 3x3, I don't want super square corners, so it would actually be 5. So because it would go like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So what did I just count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Move dog. 4, 5. And then, okay, maybe I'm getting a little ambitious here. Maybe we don't need all that much space. Maybe we need just 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next staircase would start. Do that. And I guess I'll start filling some of this in. I do use a lot of dirt in my builds. We'll find out why. It's just like kind of a placeholder block that you don't actually see. Just gonna move this coal over because we're about to run out. Do this. Okay. I just kind of want to get the sides mapped out here. So if this is where the actual building is going to start. So we said that this staircase was going to be straight, but then the next one would be flared. So I want to keep the staircases the same width. So let me just do this until we get up to the, there we go. Go straight ahead for the same amount of area. I promise all this nonsense will actually make sense in a little bit. I just want to make sure my measurements are clean before I try and build anything spectacular and then suddenly it's uneven. Because I'm a freak like that and I just want it to be even. If it's not even, I don't know what I'll do. I'll crash out. I'm gonna make some shovels too. it is about the end of the day, so. Yeah, did I already have shovels? I did. Well, now I have a lot of them. Okay. There you go. Right, so just keep filling this in, I suppose. Alright, so I kind of want to try and map this out now. So this is the center block, so 1, 2, 3, and then maybe I'll have it like flare out. Maybe like 2 of them. So like this, and then like this, and then it'll go up. So these will be my markers. There we go. One thing that I will have to do as well, probably again off camera, is just go and get a metric fuck ton of stone. I'll probably be making some kind of strip mine. But I don't want deep slate. You used to be able to get a fuck ton of cobblestone just doing your normal mining down at like Y11 back when that was the thing. But apparently that's years gone now. So, instead, this rest of my cobble, yeah. So we won't be able to build much more anyways. I'll get the rest of this. Okay, so maybe we can do... Actually, I think this is going to be perfect anyways, so... we do this, and then I do a little bit of a diagonal corners on my builds. So, and I kind of want to have window, entrance, window, so it'll go out like that. I'm gonna go out and get some oak wood. That'd look nice. I'm a little bit of a traditionalist when it comes to building, so I don't want to get too wild with the colors. Gosh, we are having to go so far for some wood, though. Maybe I should have just gone to that forest across the river. Okay. There's all of that. Definitely gonna be replanting these as well. I don't want to really miss out on anything. I wonder what happens to these root blocks. What happens to these? Oh, they just disappear. It's pretty cool, I guess. So it's just there's stuff on the ground on my radar, but I guess it's just that. I wonder if we can see the Nautilus from in here. I see that on the radar too. Maybe they're more that way. The Nautilus are really cool though. Those actually exist in real life still too. They're like little, well, they remind me of hermit crabs, of course. They're not actually, oh, there's one. Yeah. That's it. They kind of come out of their little shell and they just, they're almost like little squids. They got little tentacles they use to, you know, I don't know how to describe it, but you know how squid swims. And I think they're filter feeders. Again, don't quote me on that. I don't like keep track of it too much. Here we go. Got a lot more of these to work with. Now we have, let me replant these before I forget too. I did plant the like normal saplings that we got from the village. I don't know if those will grow with this mod. So low-key we might be in a wood drought for a little while. I'd love to not have to take down too many trees, but you know. Yeah, this would have been much closer. I don't know why I just didn't go over here. We'll do that in the future though. So here we go. So I think I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want 3 wide window. And then this will be the next one. And then maybe like this. Maybe we'll turn in a little bit, just add some value here. It's not so boring. Oops. And then this. Maybe we can make it kind of pop out. And then I want it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And put that there. I think it goes in like this, yeah. And then we'll do another framing just to kind of hide that ugly edge. Oops. So it goes out. And then in again. I'll go around the side of this. I just kind of want to get the sides done, see where we're at. And then this is another window to just kind of make it look symmetrical. 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 3 there. And that's our second edge. So this is as wide as it'll go. I'll have stone brick here and then another thing here. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of stone slabs that we need. And then we're gonna have to, I'm thinking this is gonna be the right side, and then, yeah, because we made the staircase here, so this will be the middle, and then there will be a left side over there too. So we'll have to do some terraforming, which isn't too bad. It's just a lot of digging and boring stuff to look at, but I think that this is a pretty good start from what we have. Let me just make the rest of that, use the rest of these, and then we'll probably call a video there. But this is a really good start that we have. And then we'll get some cultivation things set up. As much as I know that this is a Jurassic Minecraft survival series, unfortunately you do still have to just do some normal Minecraft stuff first before you can really get started with it, because the last thing that I want to do is have creatures and not be prepared for the creatures. Is that a perfectly circle lava pit? Almost. Okay, but yeah, this is a pretty good start. The vision is that this is going to go extend that way and then connect it that way, and then the tiered gardens, of course, will follow just as far that way. Oh, hey, it looks like we do have normal trees. That's pretty funny. Will they fall? No. But yeah, thank you everybody for bearing with me this episode. I know it was kind of full of cuts, but I just really want to get into this part of the series, and unfortunately, you know, you just have to get through the grind first, and that's not really what you all are here for. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great night or good day, depending on what time zone you're in. So, toodaloo!